Hello everybody, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be going over just a Clipper system that will be moving over the upper Midwest and the Great Lakes region for your Wednesday. This will be a very fast system, won't drop too much snow, but could add on to the snow we already saw from Winter Storm Caleb, which has brought brutally cold air for many people, so this will also reinforce that cold air for many. Here today actually from Winter Storm Caleb, I did see maybe about 30 minutes to an hour of snow did not accumulate, but now it is in the low 30s and it is freezing. It's supposed to get down to the teens tonight here, which is crazy. We're going to be breaking records here. But yeah, that is kind of what Winter Storm Caleb was like for me. For many other people, it was way more significant. I just got the little bit of the lower end of it. I got a little bit of rain, then at the very end, I got a little bit of snow, but nothing too much. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this Clipper system. Once again, won't be a major storm, just a tiny, fast-moving system that could add on a little bit to that snow that we have already saw, and will definitely reinforce some of that cold air for many people. So, if we were to look right here, you can already see it on the very top left side of your screen. You can see it up there. Here's our high pressure bringing that really cold air. Have some snow showers around tonight. We also do have this lake effect snow for many people, especially in your Michigan areas. We do have quite a bit of lake effect snow going on. Also in parts of Ohio, also near Pennsylvania, near Erie. We do have this lake effect snow out for many people along the Great Lakes, of course. But you can see that's not the main story, but that will actually add on to some totals of what you already have, but this next one will add on more. So you already had your first punch, and then the Great Lakes, getting all your lake effect snow is going to be your second punch, and your third punch is going to be this Clipper system. Won't be too significant, as I did say, but you can see this is going to be overnight. So this is overnight tonight. You can see pretty calm, have some lake effect snow for many people, where you do get your lake effect snow, but you can see up here, for some people, you can see in the Dakotas, and you can see eastern Minnesota right on the side of that. Eastern Montana. And you can see we do have some snow for some people, especially in North Dakota and very eastern Montana. Now, you can see very little rain with this since we have a lot of that cold air in place, but we do have some rain on the southern side. But you can see mainly snow for many people. And you can see the snows aren't too heavy, not too widespread. It's just in this one little area, and it's very fast moving. So, if we were to keep going, you can see this is getting into your mid-morning right here, and you can see still do have that lake effect snow around for many people. But if you look to the west, you can see snow building for people in Minnesota, getting into parts of Wisconsin, South Dakota, North Dakota, still eastern Montana you can see over here, and then also northeastern Wyoming you can see it. You can see it in the south part of it, some rain, and then the mix right there too. Once again, not too much rain, but mainly snow, especially when we get tapped into that coldest air. You can see how it does fade away when we do get tapped into it. But you can see as we move throughout tomorrow, we do get the snow extending from the Dakotas all the way over to parts of northern Michigan. By getting, when we do get into your afternoon, you can see a little bit of a mix in Iowa and a little bit maybe of a rain, snow, ice mix possibly in northeastern Nebraska. And I know that does say rain, but, I do think we could maybe see a rain, snow mix there happening. But you can see as we keep going on, tomorrow, this is getting into your, getting around your evening time. You can see snow in pretty much all of Iowa, moving into southern Minnesota still, into Wisconsin and of northern Michigan. And if we were to keep going, you can see this is getting into overnight on your Wednesday night. And we do have the snow from maybe very northeastern Missouri getting into a little bit. Still eastern Iowa, northern Illinois, moving into Michigan and southern Wisconsin. You can see, we do have the snow up in Canada, but you can see how this is not too widespread and it moves really fast. Here is your Tuesday night and here's your Wednesday night. So it's, really fast. That's how these systems are. That's just how they are. And you can see how by tomorrow, around your tomorrow mid-morning, it's just across Michigan. We do have that snow around. And then it does move out by your afternoon. Most likely by your mid-afternoon, maybe early afternoon, but most likely somewhere in your mid-afternoon around 2 or 3 p.m., as this model does say. And you can see it leaves some snow showers around for some people in Michigan. But after that, we're pretty cleared up by sometime on your Friday, as it does say. But mainly, the system will be moving out by your Thursday afternoon for many people. But for many people, it'll be moving out your Wednesday night. But if you live in Michigan, you will keep it throughout your mid-morning into early afternoon. possibly. Now, we'll have to see how this does work out, but that is the timing right now. And, there's not really much of a track impact we could see because it's tomorrow. But you can see some snow left on western Michigan along those Great Lakes. But that's that's not right with the system. But most likely moving out by mid-morning into early afternoon, maybe into mid-afternoon. We'll have to see. But sometime in your Thursday afternoon, it'll move out. And for many people, it moves in sometime on your Wednesday. So if we were to go ahead and look at your snow totals, you can see how we do have this lake effect snow tonight. Maybe sometime tomorrow morning too. But you can see how we do this lake effect snow actually will be going on throughout tonight into your Wednesday, as I did say. But if we were to look to the west, you can see how we do have this band of snow, of accumulating snow. This is just a dusting to an inch you see right there. That is nothing. That's not a lot right there. But if we were to keep going throughout your Wednesday, you can see we get a little bit more, about an inch, pretty widespread across North Dakota, maybe into parts of South Dakota. You can see parts of northwestern Iowa, moving into Minnesota. You can see Montana on the very side there, right there. You can see that 2 inches. Nothing too significant, though. And as we keep going, you can see how this 1 inch does extend in northern Wisconsin, maybe 2 inches right here. Just very wide, very tiny spaces where we could see more. You can see 2 inches right there. Those are some of our highest totals. You can see 4 inches right here. But you do have to remember, we do have this lake effect snow before this, which is why those totals are a little higher. But if we were to keep looking until this ends, our total snowfall, you can see right here, is something like this. So here we do have a pretty widespread 1 to 2 inches across these regions of Wisconsin. This has central western Wisconsin kind of out of it, and southern Minnesota kind of out of it. But you still do have a dusting, maybe to an inch. We do have 1 to 2 inches across a lot of central Minnesota. And then these parts in North Dakota, we do have the 1 to 2 inches. Now, where you do have those lightest blues, this is probably going to be anywhere from 1 to 3 inches. Where your lightest blues are, of course, could be in those the 3 inches. But you can see we do have some 6 inches up here. We have some maybe 5 inches right here. We have some bigger totals right here, maybe 2 to 3. Just some of these pockets where we do have this lake effect snow, especially right here and right here, is where we will see bigger totals because you'll have that lake effect snow on top of this clipper system coming through. So they are two different things, but they will be happening at the same time. So I would love to incorporate them together so you just kind of can see that. But once again, clipper system won't be too significant. You can see 1 to 2 inches for many people across the upper Midwest. Some people only getting a dusting. This will be moving very fast throughout your Wednesday night, and then leaving sometime maybe Thursday morning or very early Thursday afternoon. Lake effect snow regions in parts of Michigan, parts of northeastern Ohio, parts of Pennsylvania, maybe in parts of western New York. You can see right there on your side of your screen. But that, once again, that is not definitely part of the system, but you will have your highest totals there because you will be adding on to your lake effect snow and the clipper system. And a lot of this is adding on to Winter Storm Caleb totals. So many people are going to be buried in the snow in November. This is when things start to feel a little bit like winter. A little bit early for many people in the southeast. But we're getting, upper Midwest. This is not too uncommon to start getting your lake effect snow and your clipper systems. But that is what we are seeing. So if we were to look one more time at your timing and your impacts, you can see right here how that snow swath does go throughout your Wednesday morning into your afternoon. And then into your nighttime, you can see right there, and moving out sometime late morning on your Thursday into your early afternoon. So yeah, guys, I hope y'all did enjoy today's video. If you did, consider subscribing and leaving a like down below. Here are your totals. But yeah, guys, I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great day.